So, what is going on, guys? It is Crisis Diamago here, coming at you live and in person. And in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about the 300 knockout. Is it worth the grind? What are some of its pros? What are some of its cons? And how you should use it when you're using it in Battlefield Hardline. Now, if you guys do go on to this video, make sure you hit that like button. And also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you would like to keep up to date with everything Battlefield Hardline related. Now, I will say, first of all, this video is going to be a little bit longer than most of my videos, and with that all being said, let's hop right into this. So, everybody knows about the Syndicate challenges in Battlefield Hardline. Each time you complete one for one of the classes, you get a shiny new primary weapon. The AMR goes to the Operator class, FMG-9 to the Mechanic, the sweet sawed-off double-barrel shotgun goes to the Enforcer, and of course, the 300 knockout goes to the Professional. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So how do you unlock it? Well, first you have to unlock the Professional Syndicate Challenge. In order to do that, there are 3 prerequisites you have to have. You have to get Professional Assignment 2, you have to buy 10 guns or gadgets that are specific to the Professional class, and you also have to get a Professional Gold Service Star. Now this one's kind of hard, it's a little bit difficult, play a lot of Hotwire, and you guys will be able to rank up pretty quickly. Now the actual Professional Syndicate Challenge is 200 kills with sniper rifles. I've done this, I've checked it out. DMRs do count, guys, so if you guys like using the DMRs in this game, those still count, so don't worry about that. Then you have to hit your professional rep tier for your 4th professional rep tier, back in English today, 10 times. Now, a big shout out to my friends Chandler and Zombie for helping me out with this one, as it was extremely difficult to do. The best way to do this is get a friend to play hacker for you. I found the best way to do this is in Hotwire, because the hackers can give you rep tier upgrades. So, and you can usually get more than one per match. So if you get your first rep tier upgrade, then your friend can give you your second one. If you can get to the 3rd, then your friend can give you the 4th. And that's the way I did it. I'm not going to lie and sit here and tell you that I'm just super badass and that's how I got it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to tell you the easiest way to unlock this, because that's probably the hardest part. Then you have to get 15 camera coins. Guys, this is not difficult. Stick your cameras in high traffic areas while playing Team Deathmatch, and you guys will be able to rack these up in no time. And the last thing you have to do is get 15 Marksman coins. Now, if you guys remember Marksman ribbons from all the way back in Battlefield 4, seems like a long time ago since that game came out. Basically, what this is done is by getting long-range headshots. You get 250 meters worth of headshots, boom, you got yourself a Marksman coin. You got to get 15 of those puppies. Again, not that difficult. Now, we're going to talk about some of the negatives about this gun first, because I feel like it's always better to get the bad news out of the way. First thing first is the bullet velocity. This thing has a built-in suppressor as the barrel, and my god, this thing, you would be better off trying to hit your opponent by throwing a rock at them, because this thing travels so slow. I can literally see long-range targets just dodging out of the road of my bullet, and it kind of sucks. You do all this work to get a sniper rifle, but can't really use it at long ranges. And you have to aim up so high. There are times where I'm aiming at my 3rd mil dot on my 8x scope just to get a shot off that I could probably be aiming with like half a mil dot. So it's a little bit of something terrible, but you guys have to keep that in mind, that if you're going to be using this for long range sniping, make sure your target's standing still and aim high. That's pretty much your best way to do it. The magazine size is kind of small. It's only 5 with 1 in the chamber, so that gives you 6. That's pretty standard for most bolt actions in this game, though, so that's not really too big of a deal. It's kind of like the Gold Magnum from back in Battlefield 4, but hey, it's a sniper, so 1 shot, 1 kill, right? You shouldn't need that many rounds in the mag. And I don't know if this is just something that I personally experience, or if this is a problem across the board, so you guys be sure to let me know. But it seems like this one has a lot of idle sway whenever you're aiming down sight. It seems like it has a lot of scope sway. Even when I'm holding my breath, it seems like it just doesn't stay as still as I would like it to. Maybe that's just me, though. Maybe that's just how I'm playing. Maybe I'm twitching my stick or something whenever I play. I don't know, but if you guys are having this problem as well, let me know down there in the comment section below. Now let's talk about some of the pros of this weapon, because it does have some good things about it. Again, has a built-in suppressor, so if you're the type of sniper that doesn't like to sit in one place, you like to roam around the map a little bit, if you like to throw a one-time scope on there, or iron sights, and just run around the map and try to quick-scope people and things like that, this is going to be your sniper rifle, because it has that built-in suppressor. It's going to allow you to sneak around the map, get into those flank zones, and sneak up behind a bunch of enemies. It has excellent close range killing potential. This is another good thing about the suppressor. These two things kind of go hand in hand. Built-in suppressor and excellent close range killing ability, because you can sneak up behind enemies. You got 6 rounds in that chamber, so if you sneak up behind a good part of the team, shoot all 6 shots, get 6 kills, they'll never know you were there. You're like a little ninja. It has a pretty decent fire rate, especially with the straight pull. You can kind of throw a lot of rounds down range. It's not up to, of course, DMR standards or even Scout Elite standards, which I think personally needs a nerf. The Scout Elite fires way too fast, even with straight pull. But it does have a pretty decent fire rate, so you can get that second shot off relatively quickly if you're using a straight pull. And of course, finally, it just looks badass. This gun just looks awesome, and that is another reason why I was so drawn to it, because look at it. It's probably the most sexy sniper rifle I've ever seen in a Battlefield game. I absolutely love it. Now, we're going to talk about how I use this gun. I use this gun in kind of a mixed match of ways. Sometimes I like to do a little bit of sneaky and try to flank around and get enemies, but other times, and most of the time, I like to get up on roofs, get to an elevated position with this thing, and just start taking people out. I love having elevated positions, especially with cover like you're seeing here on Derailed. I get in this little trailer thing a lot. And also because if you get up into an elevated position, you can see more, there's less bullet drop, and that's the way I like to use it, because let's face it, it already has an immense amount of bullet drop. You don't want to add to that. So that's what I do. I get up, high up, and then I tend to just kind of pick people off whenever I can. Now here's my loadout for this. Like, obviously it's the 300 knockout. I use the 8x scope. I feel like that's a good balance between medium range and long range, which I know I said it's not a long range weapon, but it is a sniper rifle after all. If you can learn the bullet drop on this thing, you can kind of pick off targets at range. Then I also use straight pull because you want to be able to reload while you're still ADSing, or just have a faster reload. Eject that shell, get another round going down range in case that first one is a body shot and doesn't kill somebody. So that's something I always use. And of course the standard barrel, because you can't change it. That's the one bad thing about this gun. And then we have the MAC-10 as my secondary. I use the suppressor, extended mags, and mini RDS. I took the stock off of it because I'd rather have a few extra rounds in the gun. It's almost like having a little PDW, kind of like the ASVAL or something with you, because this thing just sprays for days. It's just so quick, and it's just a bullet hose, but you're going to run out of ammo relatively quickly because of how fast it fires. So I like to throw extended mags on there as my accessory. And again, mini RDS and suppressor. So if you're going to have a suppressed sniper, you might as well have a suppressed sidearm as well. My gadgets, I use the grappling hook because, like I said, I like to get up high. And I also use the trip mine because I don't want people sneaking up on me. I use the incendiary devices or Molotovs, whichever faction I'm playing on. And then I also have the survival knife as my melee just because I like to knife people. My perks that I choose, first one is fast climb because I'm going to be climbing. Then I got fast unspot because I'd rather be able to be unseen quicker than be able to spot people a little bit further away. And again, you're not going to be shooting at people far away with this gun, so why have that? Then I like to have hold breath for number 3, and if I get to 4, it's kind of a toss-up. You got fast reload or delayed trigger. I tend to lean more towards fast reload because the MAC-10 kind of has a slower reload, so if you do happen to get to number 4, I tend to go with fast reload. So now the question that's on everybody's mind, is this worth it? Is it worth the grind to get? And I just dropped my phone. So is it worth the grind to get? Is it worth going through all this pain and suffering? And at first I said, no, this is bullshit. Why would I spend all this time? And then I thought back to Battlefield 4 with the Phantom Bow. I spent so much time trying to unlock the Phantom Bow in that game, and when I got it, I was severely disappointed. Then I started to use it, and I was like, this is amazing. I love this thing. It is so good, and I couldn't stop using it. No matter how bad it was, I couldn't stop using it. And the 300 knockout, for all intents and purposes, is a great medium to short long range. We'll call it medium to medium long range. And it's just a great sniper rifle for that, and it's also a great up-close sniper rifle. So, like I said, you guys be the judge ultimately on whether you think you would want to go through this. I personally did, and I love this sniper rifle. As of this morning, I checked, I have approximately 750 kills with it already. That's how much I'm using this sniper rifle. I've found myself using this thing on a lot more maps than I would normally use sniper rifles on. So with that all being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I know it was kind of long. Thank you for sticking around to the end. If you guys have unlocked a 300 knockout, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you guys would like to keep up to date with everything Battlefield Hardline related. So like I said, guys, if you did enjoy, hit that like button, show some support. Let me know what Syndicate challenges you guys have completed, if any. And until next time, I'm Crisis Diamago, and I'll see you when I see you.